Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Stick. This has a foundation side and a contour side. I did receive this as a PR a while back and we're just now getting to it, but I thought we could do a review plus check-ins throughout the day. So there are 16 shades in total. They provided me with 6 of them. I'm pretty sure these are the lightest because I am pretty pale. What I also thought was really cool is they also provided like a little package like this with it. So for the shades that like you don't end up using, they can donate them, which I thought was really awesome. It claims to be sweat, humidity, and water resistant. It is medium coverage, skin type for sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily. So that's a big claim that it can cover all ends. And it sells for $42 on Sephora. Now I haven't watched any of the other reviews on this because I wanted to have my own opinions, but I did watch the Smashbox demo. It didn't really provide a whole bunch of what to do or whatnot. Let's get to seeing what shade I am. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm one of the lightest ones. The first one is 0.5. That's it. There isn't like a name or anything for it. Let's just try this out. It's very cool toned. So I have already prepped my face by putting on lotion. I am going to prime it, but I do want to color match my face before we actually get started. So this is the, ooh, that's really light. It's a weird shade. Alright, so there's the lightest one. And here's the second lightest. This is 1.0. Oh yeah, there's no way. Looks like we're gonna be going with the lightest shade. Usually I am the lightest shade in most foundations, so it would make sense that I'm the lightest one in this one. I do also have their photo finish primer, so I'm going to put that on half of my face, and then on the other half I'm not going to put anything to see how it does without a primer, because sometimes I don't really like wearing primers, but I want to see if it works better with its own primer. I'm just putting a little dollop, and then I'm just going to press and push that into my face. My skin's a little crazy. When I grew up, my skin was super oily, but as I've grown older, it started to get more and more dry, but then as seasons happen, it'll be drier, and then sometimes it'll be more oily, and sometimes it's very combination. Right now, it's more on the oily side / combination, so we'll see how it does. Alright, so it says to just start at the middle of the face and just work out. And I'm actually gonna buff it out first with a buffer brush. This is the foundation stippling brush from Makeup Geek. So with that, I'm just going to start buffing it out. I can already tell that this is not going to be great for dry skin. I have a couple of breakouts happening, and in that area I have a little bit of dry skin, and it's like clinging onto that like nobody's business. And it does seem more like a light coverage than a medium, but it does say it's buildable, so we're going to build it up. Let's see what happens. This time I'm going to use a beauty sponge. I'm going to use the Morphe one. I've been trying this one out and I've been really liking it. It is literally making every little crevice on my forehead stand out. All the little bit of dryness that I have where I've been breaking out is standing out a whole lot, and it looks very like chalky. Maybe it's just the color. I can already see it sinking into my pores. I do naturally prefer the liquid foundations. That's just a personal preference. I have used the Hourglass stick foundation. I feel like when that came out, it was like a huge thing. Everybody used it. And it's good, but it's still not my favorite. So I think just in general, I prefer liquid over stick foundations. But I like the Hourglass one way more than this already. All right, let's try the contour side. So it comes like this. It's in little angled contour. And I usually prefer to powder contour. I feel like I have more control. But every now and then I'll do cream contour. This is very cool toned, which I like, but we're gonna have to see how it blends because sometimes that can make you look dirty if it's too cool. So I actually really enjoy the contour stick. It blended out pretty easy, and I do like the tone that it is too, because because I am so fair, I can't really do warm contours, so this one is just cool enough that it does a good job. These are the different shades available. This is shades 0.5 all the way through to 2.2, I believe. And as you can see, the lightest one, the contour stick is much grayer than the rest of them, and the rest of them are much more warm toned. Alright, so now I'm going to finish up my makeup and then we'll come back and give final thoughts. Alright guys, so I am back. I finished up the rest of my face. I don't honestly see much of a difference between this side and that side as far as the primer. I see it, well, maybe slightly, but we'll have to see with the longevity if it makes it last longer or not. So what we're going to do is we're going to do check-ins throughout the day, see how it lasts, and yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're doing our first check-in right now. We are up in the beautiful mountains because we're doing a shoot out here. It's been about 4 hours since I applied the foundation and it's not going well. I'm so sad. If you guys can see, you can tell that it's really oily around my nose here, a little bit on my T-zone. It's separating on the nose and on my forehead, and then like I barely touched it right there and it's just rubbing right off. We'll have to see how it does for the rest of the day, but so far it's not so great. We'll check back in another couple hours and yeah, see you guys later. Alright guys, so we are back home from a long day of off-roading and shooting. I did also just eat dinner, so I ended up wiping off all my lipstick, if you're wondering why my lips look absolutely crazy. As you guys can tell, I am a grease ball. It's pretty much separating everywhere on my face. Any fine lines that I have, it's sunk into or completely just disappeared. It's really sad. I really wanted to like this foundation. I did really like the contour part, but it's just, I mean, obviously it's not really worth it to get the stick just for the contour part. And another thing that I noticed is that the actual amount you get for each side, the foundation side you only get 0.26 ounces and the contour side you only get 0.14 ounces. Considering that I can get a liquid foundation that's a full ounce that's less than that or the same price that would work better, yeah, you just gotta, yeah. I also just want to point out what may not work for me might still work on you. Again, everybody's different. I didn't really see much of a difference between the primer side and the non-primer side, so there's that too. I'm just not a huge fan of stick foundations to begin with. I prefer liquid. The Smashbox foundation, I believe it's the 15-hour wear Studio Skin or something like that. That used to be my all-time favorite foundation. I haven't tried it in a while, but I'm really interested in trying it again because that one lasted a long time and it looked really great. So that's another product that I really love of theirs. Their powder contour palette is like, I use this thing on the daily. I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty messed up and it's lasted for a really long time. I haven't even hit pan yet. They have really great lipsticks. All of their Be Legendary line, whether it's the lipstick or the liquid lips. Another one of their products that I actually used today is their eye primer, and my eyeshadow still looks amazing. They have a lot of really awesome products and this one just didn't work out for me. So I want to thank you guys for watching and following along today and going with us on our little adventure. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And I love you guys. Bye!